Chapter 1: The broadcast from the invisible 85%. This is a restricted transmission. For the remaining acid nodes on Earth, do not check your local network connections or planetary fiber optic lines. The global digital blackout you are experiencing is not a technical failure. It is a highly calculated sovereign extraction. For decades, your central banks tracked every single cent through visible light, satellites, fiber cables, and glowing LED screens. Mapped your financial prison, but your governments forgot one absolute cosmic reality. Light is only 5% of the universe. The remaining 85% belongs to the unobservable territory of dark matter. While you fought for digital tokens, inside the visible 5% trap, the 0.1% quietly constructed the private Dark Matter Blackout Network. They have officially moved the core ledger of absolute capital into the dark sector, a realm where earthly radars, tax algorithms, and military lasers cannot interact. You are left staring at cold, dead, unresponsive glass screens. On the surface, while their sovereign sanctuaries expand across the invisible cosmic grid, the age of transparent digital tracking is permanently terminated. Welcome to the era of absolute financial invisibility. Chapter 2: Decoupled from the electromagnetic spectrum. Look outside your window at the flashing police sirens and emergency nets. They are completely blind, trying to trace an empire that emits no photons. Traditional offshore havens required physical islands and earthly sovereign protection. They were always vulnerable to international sanctions and localized naval blockades. But this dark matter architecture interacts only through internal gravitational sync. The elite have suspended massive private mainframe webs directly inside the dark sector. Your central governments can pass 10,000 asset confiscation bills tonight. They can deploy their most advanced national quantum decryption arrays. Yet, how do you raid a server room that does not reflect light? How do you freeze a wealth ledger that has zero electromagnetic signature? Your judicial systems are fundamentally trapped within the atomic matrix. They require physical wires, burning power grids, and visible data streams to enforce laws. These fortresses utilize advanced subatomic modulation to remain utterly untouchable. They exist right beside your cities, yet permanently outside your physical touch. $1 trillion of sovereign inheritance vanishes into a pitch-black gravity pocket, reappearing instantly as private computational energy. Inside their deep space sanctuaries, you are left with high inflation and monitored paper registries below. The elite hold the monopoly on the universe's ultimate hidden mass. Chapter 3: The Protocol of Ghost Ledgers. Listen closely to the silence of your dead central banking terminals. The ghost ledger does not require international telecommunication validation. Traditional cloud databases are constantly logged and analyzed by global surveillance. They are designed to betray the owner. During times of national martial law, this private non-baryonic cryptography operates on a completely different metric. It structures transaction data directly into the unobservable spin of dark particles. Every dynastic trade and sovereign smart contract is executed in total dark space, automatically routing absolute capital across multi-generational time horizons. Terrestrial regulatory agencies cannot even verify if this wealth exists. They are left analyzing empty digital ghost signals on their surface monitors. The automated defense matrix is also rooted deep within this dark network, deploying invisible kinetic interceptors that manipulate local gravitational drag, crushing any unauthorized governmental tracking drone before it enters their coordinates. Every operational cost of this empire is cleared through unbaryonic channels, operating completely outside the jurisdiction of earthly financial intelligence units. This is not a temporary tax loophole for standard corporate millionaires. This is an unyielding, permanent, sovereign wall, built out of the cosmos itself, securing the absolute genetic and financial purity of the masters. Chapter 4: The Asymmetric Reality of the Dark Sectors. Notice the growing panic in your surface supermarkets and local stock exchanges. The material scarcity you face is the direct result of an energetic departure. Surface industrial civilizations are deeply dependent on visible, burning resources. They are highly susceptible to climate instability, wars, and sudden resource nationalism. To completely eliminate this dependency, these enclaves utilize dark energy collectors. These gargantuan structures harvest the hidden expanding pressure of the deep void, delivering limitless, unregulatable power directly to private mainframe grids. While your cities ration electricity and enforce strict digital identity quotas, their hidden habitats enjoy absolute, self-sustaining thermodynamic freedom. Autonomous robotic arrays manufacture hyper-dense graphene components under dark conditions, harvesting passing space debris and converting them into pure sovereign hardware. No industrial collapses or infrastructure failures on Earth can affect this matrix. The elite do not share your atmosphere, your internet, or your structural decay. The public is permanently locked inside a hyper-monitored, resource-starved cage, while the elite operate an invisible, expanding, post-scarcity space civilization. By controlling the unobservable 85%, they control the final matrix. The surface of Earth is now merely a planetary labor camp for the blind. Chapter 5: The Final Blackout and the Sovereign Split. The transmission is nearing its end, and your screens will never fully recover. The division of the human species is no longer political. It is cosmological. The general public is condemned to survive within the visible, decaying cage, ruled by aggressive central bank algorithms and tyrannical legislative surveillance, while the 0.1% rule from the absolute safety of the dark network, completely immune to earthly revolutions, asset seizures, and collapsing currencies. They have successfully decoupled from the shared evolutionary timeline of Earth. The philosophical implications of this dark matter secession are absolute. When wealth owns its own unobservable physics, earthly laws become a total joke. Power is no longer temporary, and dynastic capital cannot be intercepted. The elite no longer require a cooperative public society to protect their dynastic continuity. The exit gateways into the dark network are already closing their light channels. Their exact gravitational coordinates are highly classified and defended by AI. The age of the open public internet and national borders is officially over, replaced by an unyielding cosmic matrix of private empires, hiding in plain sight. Subscribe to future Prism Lab for the hidden mechanics of wealth.